Welcome. Today we're going to work inner thighs, obliques, shoulders, and abs. Stretch your arms up to the sky and both arms over for a side stretch. Elongate that side. Back up to the sky with your arms over to the other side. Elongate your other side. Stretching your obliques. Great. We're going to get started with a tree pose for your balance. One foot on one knee. Hold this. Standing leg is working. If you want, you can try extending your leg out to the side. As you can see, this is an additional challenge for your balance. Only do this if you feel pretty steady in your tree pose. Let's try the other side. Okay. Foot into the knee. Hold. And if you'd like, extend the leg out. This is really working your standing leg, inner, outer thigh, ankle. Tree pose again on the other side. This time we're going to bring the arms up to the sky, an additional challenge for your balance. Hold. And I'm going to attempt my leg extension again. More of a challenge for your balance, more work for the standing leg. Other side, tree pose. Arms up to the sky. Challenge your balance. Great. And if you want, you can add that leg extension to the side, challenging your balance even further and stretching out the inner thigh a bit. Great. Warrior 2 modified. Legs wider than hip width apart. One foot is turned out and that knee is bent. The other foot is pointing straight ahead. We're going to windmill your arms side to side, stretching your hand down your leg on each side. This is called a triangle pose when you're stretching towards the bent knee, and a reverse triangle, borrowing from yoga, stretching towards the straight knee. Good. So what you're doing here, you're stretching your obliques, the side of your body, working your obliques also, stretching your shoulders, but holding this modified warrior 2 position is really going to work your inner thigh, especially on the bent knee side. Holding this position, especially as you're windmilling your arms back and forth. We're going to do 10 of these, and the last 2 we're going to hold the position each side. So here you're going to hold your reverse triangle. Now to the other side, slide that arm down as far as you can get it and stretch. Now I'm reaching behind my back, clasping hands, rotate your rib cage, open up towards the sky, get a good stretch. Shoulders and side. If you want, extend your arms out to the side and up, and that works your core. Very challenging for the core. And come back up. Let's reverse. Other foot points out. Opposite foot points straight ahead. Bend the opposite knee. We're going to windmill the arms in this warrior 2 position, windmilling from reverse triangle to a triangle stretch position. Good. Sliding your hands down the legs as you stretch towards that side, getting a good stretch, your obliques, your spine, your shoulders, working your obliques and working your inner thighs, especially on that bent knee side. Just going to keep windmilling through this. The last 2 we're going to hold like we did on the other side. Now we're going to go reverse triangle, hold, elongate, get a good stretch, and down into a triangle pose. Slide the arm down as far as you can. Bring the hands behind your back, clasp the hands, rotate your rib cage up towards the sky. Get a really good stretch in the spine and the rib cage and the shoulders. Inner thigh is working. Arms up and out. If your core can handle this, hold and come back up. Great. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what I was doing with my hands with that stretch position. So you're in your warrior two. You're coming into a triangle position. You're going to bring your arms behind your back, clasp your hands, and rotate your chest up towards the sky. Other side. Arms behind your back, clasp. You're going to notice that one side is going to open up more than the other. Great. Let's come down and stretch the inner thighs that we just worked with those warrior positions. Legs straddled. Only come down as far as is comfortable for you so you get a moderate stretch. It doesn't have to be a severe stretch for your inner thighs. You don't have to melt down to the floor like I am. You can stay up with either your elbows on the mat or your hands for a good stretch. Okay, we're going to be working obliques, inner thighs. So first is side crunches, bringing the upper body towards the straight legs, crunching. So by lifting both legs up here, you're working inner and outer thigh. You're also working obliques on that side. So you're going to do 10 of these crunches. And we have shoulder external rotation with inner thigh. So the bottom leg is going to come straight up. Your elbow is right in at your side. Your arm is not lifting away from your body. You're just rolling it up. Shoulder external rotation. Working an important rotator cuff muscle in your shoulder. While working your inner thigh, don't rotate your leg. Keep it in line. Now we're punching your hands straight up to the sky. Different muscle group here. Got some tricep recruitment and some chest recruitment. Still working inner thigh, bringing that bottom leg straight up to the sky. Don't rotate it. We have all of that on the other side. Coming down to the other side, side crunches. Upper body towards the legs. Knees are straight. So you're really working your obliques, but you're also getting inner outer thigh with the leg lifts here. We got 10 of these. Shoulder external rotation with inner thigh. Elbows right in at your waistline. And keep that upper arm glued to your side. Just roll the arm out. Bottom leg is lifting straight up to the sky without any rotation. Great. Working inner thigh and an important rotator cuff muscle in the shoulder, your external rotators. Now punch the weights or your hand straight up to the sky. Chest, triceps, inner thigh. I'm using two 2-pound weights here. I would say anywhere from 2 pounds to 5 pounds for this exercise. Great. We have some more abs coming up, more abdominals. So we're going to lie down flat on your back. Of course, start with a pelvic tilt. Get those abs ready to stabilize your low back during this exercise. Knees up, rock the knees in, then extend them out, scissor the legs, open and close. Rock the knees in, extend out away from your body, scissor, open, close, back in, rock in, extend out, scissor, open and close for your inner thighs and quads. Now, only lower your legs down as far down as you can while maintaining that low back flat on the mat. If your low back is coming up off the mat, your legs need to be higher. Very important to keep that low back down on the mat. Knees rock in, extend out, open and close. Great, we're doing 10 of these. Extend out, scissor, rock in, extend out, scissor the legs, extend in, out. Should feel this in those abs and your legs. Great. Okay, we're going to stretch. Well, pelvic tilt first to stretch the low back. Couple of tilts. Supine twist. One knee up. Bring it over. Keep that shoulder down on the ground. Get a good spine stretch. Other side. Knee in and over. Notice I'm keeping my shoulder blade flat on the mat so that I get a spine stretch here after just working the abs. We have helicopters next. Wait till you see these. These are fun. So the legs are extended up straight. Then you're going to position one leg up and one leg down. The legs are going to switch and they're going to come around like a helicopter. Switch and helicopter. No other way to explain it. They're just coming around and switch. It feels awkward at first, but once you get the rhythm going with this one, it just flows and it's actually a lot of fun to do. We're going to do 5 on each side. Definitely should feel this in the abs and the inner thighs and the quads. Good, we're getting ready to switch. So opposite leg up, switch, helicopter. What you're doing here is you're just switching the leading leg. Bring it around. Switch, helicopter around, switch, helicopter, switch, helicopter, switch, helicopter. Great. Bring those knees into your chest. Get a good stretch for your low back. And if you want, you can extend your knees up and straight for a hamstring stretch. You don't have to. You can keep your knees bent for this one. Okay. Another supine twist. Knee over. Other side. Keep your shoulder down. Spinal twist. We're going to come up. We're going to do another inner thigh stretch. Again, where you feel comfortable here. You could be elbows on the ground. You could be hands on the ground with your body up. I happen to be pretty flexible, so that's why I'm melting down to the ground. We're going to bend one knee, bring the foot in towards the opposite knee, and then you're going to lean forward. Hamstring stretch on the straight knee side, posterior hip and inner thigh stretch on the bent knee side. We're going to hold that. We're going to switch legs. Opposite foot into the knee, bend forward. You don't have to grab your foot if you can't. You can grab your calf if that's what you have. And you don't have to be coming down as far. And you did it. Very great. Very good. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day.